Trigger Squad, T. Antonio, owner and creator of Trigger Devils. How are you guys doing today? All right. Today, I'm filming in my bedroom. The setup downstairs just isn't there yet. It's not ready yet, and the lighting is better up here right now. So I just figured I'd film the video up here today. And today I've got a story for you guys that I was actually talking to Kathy and Will. I told them this story last night, and actually, I don't even think I told them the story yet. No, I told them to watch the video. But it kind of came up in topic, and I was like, oh man, that would be a really good video. I should make that. So today I'm talking about how I met one of the managers of Faze and ESL, which is a gaming, like an esports league. And so this dates all the way back to COD XP. Went out to COD XP maybe 3 months ago or so. Seems like a long time ago, but it really wasn't. And so part of this, before I get super into the story, part of this is like I think I'm known to like be a person who can just walk up to anyone and strike a conversation and basically like cold introductions, that sort of stuff, like the things that people really struggle with, like the networking stuff. I'm really good at that. Like I've trained myself how to do it. I've had jobs where I had to do it, and so like repetition, you know what I mean? Like I just kind of got good at it after doing it so many times. And so I use that skill here in this example as well, and you guys will get to see, like, this is actually probably a pretty good tip, like if you guys ever need to find a way in on a certain conversation. So I'm at COD XP. It's the last day. Everyone's waiting for Snoop Dogg to perform, and he took like forever to come on stage. So I got bored and I left. And I was walking around, trying to see if I could, find more pros to give the controllers to, or give the Trigger Devils to. And so I'm outside the venue, and I'm just walking past, tables and stuff, and there were two guys on a table, and I just overheard the word Faze. That's all I heard. Was I think it was something like, it was like he was like taking ownership in some way in the sentence. He was saying something like, like that's where I want, the direction I want Faze to go, or something like that. So that kind of struck me as interesting, and I just kept walking. And then I doubled back, walked back again, heard some more information, and I forget what the second thing I heard was, but I knew for sure that this guy was involved with Faze, and I didn't know who the other guy was. Maybe it was just a friend or something like that. And so I walked by a few more times trying to figure out, like, how can I get in? How can I just walk straight up to these guys that are having a very closed conversation, and as a perfect stranger, get in there, tell them who I am, tell them what Trigger Devils are. And so, and without seeming too, I don't know, just like needy or something, you know what I mean? Like, you can come off, if you just walk straight up to people and like start just like pitching them, you can come off you just come off wrong. Like, it's not good. So I was thinking, how can I do this? How can I do this? I walked by a few more times. And then I did have some product samples in my bag, so I grabbed a few of them. And this is like a stroke of genius. Like, and this is like the difference between there's like one approach I could have taken that's very similar to this that would have gone poorly, or just a very nuanced change in my wording, and it went really well. So what I said, I walked right up to them, and I made sure I had the Trigger Devils in my hands, and I put on a face like I don't know what's going on. That I don't know where I even came up with this. I walked up to him. I was like, I don't know what to do with these guys. Like, I'm leaving, and I just said, I'm leaving, and I don't want these. Do you guys want some Trigger Devils? And really what I was doing was I was pitching to them. And so they were like, who's this guy? And I was just like, here, I'm giving you something. I'm giving you something for free. Would you like something for free? I don't need it, was basically my attitude. And because I took that approach, because I took this, like, I'm not trying to pitch you, I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff, and you might like it. And so, oh God, I love this story. So I walk up to I do that, and the guy from Faze says to me, he goes, oh yeah, what are these? And I was like, oh, they're like attachable trigger stops. And, totally downplaying it. And he goes, oh, you may have just handed these to the perfect person. I'm, a manager in Faze. And I was like, oh, no way. I'm like, no way. What's the odds of that? And then I didn't even know this, but the other guy's like, yeah, and I'm also, I think he was like a co-owner or something of ESL. This is a pretty substantial esports league. And so I was like, oh yeah, hi, yeah, these are attachable trigger stops. I have some extras. I don't need them. If you guys want to take them, give them a shot or whatever, or give them to guys in Faze, whatever. And we started chit chatting. We exchanged email addresses, and I explained I was the owner. I actually showed them the patent as well. I had that there, so just kind of like give me some clout and show them that I was kind of the real deal. And that was it. That was the end of the conversation. Now it may take many interactions with Faze and the organization and stuff before we can actually get in with them in a real way. But it's like these little stepping stones are really helpful for us. But and so now he kind of undeniably knows who I am, and that's really cool. So it went very well. I was thinking back yesterday. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that. Like that worked out so well, and I just. Like, if you guys are networking and you have situations where you need to go up and meet someone, I can actually give you guys more tips if you want more tip videos like this. I can give you more of them because I've got plenty of stories and plenty of ways to do it. Leave down in the comments if you guys want that. But anyway, I just thought this one was hilarious, and this was a new approach. I'd never tried this before, but I did know it was probably going to work. Like, as soon as I thought of it, I was like, I know what I'm going to do. So anyway, leave a like on the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Hopefully we will get the setup downstairs looking a little bit better. Right now it's just a little tough. I've had so much work to do. I've just been grinding, and so I've been heads down working on so much stuff that I can't really get the office set up properly. So yeah, there's that. I have been going to the gym every morning and drinking protein, which this looks kind of disgusting, but it doesn't even taste good, but I've got to drink that. So, but anyway, yeah, so I'm like settling into the self-employed lifestyle, I guess, pretty well. I just want the office to be like done, and the team keeps telling me like, this stuff takes time. So that's the update on that. I have also been posting a little bit more on Instagram. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I've been posting more on Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed Trigger Devil's Instagram, I'd recommend it. We threw up some pretty cool pictures on there, but also I've been doing, like the Snapchat copycat stuff. I've been like doing more snaps on Instagram. I don't know what they're called on Instagram, actually. I've been doing more of those as well. So yeah, if you don't follow us on Instagram, you may want to check it out. There's going to be probably more fresh content on there. Our following has gone up pretty substantially as well, which is pretty awesome. Okay, let me know if you want more videos like this. That's all I got for you guys today. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. T. Antonio out.